You know what the best movies are? Well, outside of good movies, but the best movies are the ones that you go into thinking that it's gonna suck. You're like, oh, I really don't want to see this, but I'm here, so I'm gonna see it. But then you walk out of the theater going, wow, that was actually really good. I did not expect it to be good at all. Spy is written and directed by Paul Feig, who did Bridesmaids, The Heat, and he's going to do the new Ghostbusters, an all-female Ghostbusters. And this movie stars Melissa McCarthy as Susan Cooper, who's an analyst at the CIA and is partners with Bradley Fine, played by Jude Law, who is a secret agent who's pretty damn good at his job. And Susan is really good at her job of being his eyes and ears, pretty much. And she has some romantic feelings for him that he doesn't pick up. However, during a mission, Bradley gets killed by the beautiful yet deadly Reina Boyevo, played by Rose Byrne. So the logical thing to do is send up their next top agent, Rick Ford, played by Jason Statham, but he's compromised, and so are all the other top agents. So Susan volunteers herself to go on the assignment because no one will recognize her, so she'll completely be undercover. Something that the head of the CIA, played by Allison Janney, decides, you know what, that could work. So it's up to Susan to go in and save the world from Reina before things get even worse. Now, the reason why this movie came off as a surprise for me is because I'm usually not a fan of Melissa McCarthy's starring roles. I mean, I think she's really talented, and when she was in St. Vincent, it was like, okay, these are the roles that I kind of like her to see do more of instead of those awful human beings that she plays in Identity Thief and Heat. I mean, I'm really not that big a fan of The Heat. And Bridesmaids, I thought it was okay. I wasn't in love with it, but it's kind of harmless. This movie's Spy, I know some people are looking at it going, oh, Melissa McCarthy's going to be that same awful character again, but she's not. She's actually really likable, and she's not a screw-up at all at her job. In fact, she's really good, and she'll get things done, and when she's put on the field, she's kind of dedicated. And yes, she does have her Melissa McCarthy moments where she'll curse a motherfucker out, like that, and just act all nasty, but it's usually when she's undercover. So yeah, I thought Melissa McCarthy was really good, and this is the kind of character I wish she would play more of. Just this really nice person who's good at what she does. But it's also got a really great cast. I mentioned Rose Byrne, Jason Statham, Jude Law, and Allison Janney, but we also have Miranda Hart and Bobby Carnival, who are really good also. It's got a really great cast, and the way it comes across as like a real spy movie. I mean, obviously it's a comedy, so it's played for laughs, but it's not like the stupid Friedberg and Seltzer movies where it's just like spy movie. This actually feels legitimately like a spy movie. It has the cool gadgets, the danger's real. It has probably one of the few deaths in the movie that made me and the crowd go, oh my god, that's horrifying. It's really a well-made spy movie. It's similar in the vein of Black Dynamite, where it was a comedy, but Black Dynamite played it up like it was a real blaxploitation movie. Or I guess a better example, just to stay on the spy genre, would be the OSS 117 movies, which are directed by the guy who made The Artist. Those movies really capture that style of the Sean Connery Bond era, but they're played for laughs. Similar to this movie, it is a spy movie that really is made like a spy movie, and it's played for laughs. There are a few moments of humor that are very much slapstick and shock value. Like, it does the thing that I hate comedy movies to do, where it's like, we gotta show a penis for a split second just to make the audience go, whoa! Or just laugh uncomfortably. And it's just like, I'm not fazed by it anymore. It's just like, yeah, it's a penis, whatever. Because the rest of the movie is actually pretty smart, I gotta say. The comedy comes from the characters, which is the best kind, rather than just falling over slapstick. That's one of the reasons why, this is a weird comparison, but it's one of the reasons why Avengers Age of Ultron is a better comedy than Hot Pursuit. I know it's a weird comparison, but the best comedy does come from your characters. Now, the movie does run a bit too long, I think. I mean, it is 2 hours, but I feel like it could have been trimmed by 10 minutes. And once you get to the third act, the plot gets a little convoluted, and you're kind of like, wait a minute, I'm so confused on what's going on right now. But admittedly, I for this kind of movie, I doubt you're going to be completely invested in the plot. So the ultimate question is it funny? And the answer is yes. If you're not a fan of Melissa McCarthy and you didn't like Identity Thief like me, I should just give it a shot, because it's actually much better than you'd expect it to be. And if you've already liked Melissa McCarthy, then you're going to like this anyway. So I definitely say it's a movie worth seeing in your lifetime. One of my other favorite characters here is Jason Statham, because basically, I'm not going to say what his character is, but basically just imagine Chev Chelios from the Crank movies if he was full of shit. But yeah, this is a movie that's worth seeing in your lifetime. Unless something else that I'm not looking forward to comes out and surprises me, this could be my big surprise of 2015, which is like a movie I wasn't looking forward to, and it was much better than I thought. So not a perfect movie, but it is a funny one regardless. And that's my review for Spy. Leave a comment and tell me what you thought of the movie. If you've seen it, what did you think? Like, subscribe, share me with your friends. And this is the real Mr. Robinson telling you there is only one.